Hey guys, welcome to another Power Plant Fitness video. And in this video, we're going to have a look at football, don't know if you call him legend, but he's definitely been around for a while, Jermaine Defoe, and his vegan diet. England goal scorer Jermaine Defoe says vegan diet and discipline is paying off. So he's cited recovery techniques he's using at Sunderland to helping, and he's got a better understanding of his body. And there you can see, that's Jermaine Defoe. He's been around for a while, and he's getting back into the international colours after a few years. So he's credited a recent switch to eating just plants, helping him in his performance and return to the national side. He's 34 years old, and he's long since cut out alcohol, but he scored his 20th goal against Lithuania on Sunday after a 3.5 years break. So other things, we'll mention them briefly. At Sunderland, he's used ice chambers at that club previously. The way the game's gone, the demands on the sport, are really, really high on the players. So cryo, get into it, have a look into it. The Wim Hof breathing method and the whole cold therapy is also very interesting in performance. So he's got a better understanding of his body now. When he's at the club, he knows what days he needs to have a rest, and it's not enjoyable simply just to stick yourself in the cryotherapy chamber, but it's a part of the job. And he's trying to turn vegan. So he's saying that he hasn't quite made the full connection yet, but he's pretty much doing it, which is why he's found this increase in performance compared to his background of his family, which hasn't seemed to be plant-based. So he's doing very well. His girlfriend suggested he give it a go. So we all need that support group around us. And he's watched a couple of documentaries. You know, it's the same old story as everyone else. It's just that this guy's more famous and people look up to him. So he'd long been a convert to spinach, kale and nettle smoothies, and has since cut out chocolate and limits his caffeine. While steamed veggies remain on the menu, the grilled salmon, which had sustained him up until the end of last year, has been cut out, along with eggs, dairy products and honey. And, quote, in terms of fitness and fatigue towards the end of the games, he still feels good. He's trying, he's still enjoying training, the buzz is still there, and he feels good as ever. So even when he joined Toronto in America, he's still in the Major League Soccer thing. He's still getting it done. So this story just illustrates that it's sort of like a rising trend, I think. Sort of, if you look at someone called like Rich Roll, who's an endurance athlete, was 40, very unfit, alcoholic, that kind of thing, drank too much, overweight, changed up to a plant-based diet, no eggs, no dairy, no meat, and he felt really good. It's like a midlife rejuvenation that a lot of people seem to be experiencing when they cut out the stuff they've been eating that's making them feel like crap. And that's usually red meat, fish, any animals, any animal products. When they cut that out and they're eating more fruits and vegetables, they seem to feel better, and it's like a midlife rejuvenation. But why don't we take the initiative and just do that first? It's probably because people need to be scared into their health to make changes. People who get told they have cancer, they only make the changes when they get told they have cancer, and it might be too late. It's the same with heart disease or anything really. It's like injury prevention. Once you're injured, then you start thinking about it, but that's too late. You've got to prophylactically do it. So if you are in a healthy position now, that doesn't mean that you need to continue what you're doing, because it doesn't mean that what you're doing is healthy. You've got to analyze it and think about it, and that's definitely a harder spot to be in to make the change. But that's where you won't experience any of the negative benefits. And you might say, well, I was healthy before, but I haven't been sick for a while. That's been my experience. I didn't really get sick much before I ate just plants, and then in the last almost 3 years, I've hardly been sick at all. There's been maybe one day a year or something like that on average. So when people hit 30s to 40s to 50s, they start seeing a drop in performance or their health, and then they make the change. But if you can do it before that, that's the secret. So get out there, make it happen now. Don't wait for you to be in pain before you make the change. They say smart people learn from other people's mistakes, and smart people learn from their mistakes, and wise people learn from other people's mistakes. Peace. Go vegan.